What's good, Ms.Fit, Murder F Gang? This is my dumb advice. Hey yo, what it is, Ms.Fit, Murder F Gang. This is my dumb advice. Bow. How y'all doing? We got a good show for you tonight. Feeling good on this beautiful Tuesday night. But today I got a special guest. Shayna Ashley is definitely going to be in the building. If y'all don't know who Shayna Ashley is, she is one of the front gunners that Queen of the Ring had on their roster. I still do, but I did see that she was retiring from battle rap. So I was interested to talk to her about, past battles. What's the reason for the sudden retirement situation. But she makes dope music too. So that's something that I peeped along the way. Thought she was dope. Always, I even battled Shayna Ashley in the past. So, I've always gave her respect as being one of those MCs that get the job done. You know what I'm saying? She was close affiliated with Dot Mob, still is, I believe. But, that's what we want to do today. We trying to catch up, get all the facts, see what's going on. Shayna, what up?
What's goody?
Without further ado,
What's up?
shout out to Shayna Ashley. She is in the building. What up? Show love to Shayna Ashley with the prop gang. Show us some love. Show us some love.
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing?
What up? And also put a thumbs up in the chat if you hear Shayna clearly. Yes, that's good signs. Prop gang, Ray Pool, wow girl with the props. That's what's up. All right, looking good. Thumbs up. So, man, what's up, sis? How you been?
I've been good, just chilling, working as usual. I see you doing your thing.
Appreciate you. You too, man. I see you putting out the music, the videos. It's a consistent thing, you know what I mean? It's not just one and done. So I wanted to commend you on that for sure. But I did see you was retiring from battle rap. So I was like, oh, what's going on? What you doing? Is it official? We not gonna see you back?
Yeah. Yeah, for right now, I'm done. I'm not going to say like forever, because I think that would just not be fair to me. But for right now, for a while, yeah, I'm not going to be bad. I feel as though until I accomplish certain things in music, I don't want to come back to battle rap.
Okay. So who was the last person you took? Who was the last battle you did?
I want to say QB.
QB?
Well, I had a battle in December, like a battle on a beat with some dude, but he wound up getting COVID, so we couldn't do it.
Got you. So yeah, battle, I believe QB. Okay, that was dope.
Yeah.
But the caffeine situation, I could have sworn I was gonna see you in there anytime soon. I was like, all right, they gonna start seeing the vets in here. It's gonna happen because obviously they calling my phone. I know they calling your phone. So I thought I was gonna see that pretty soon. But what is it about battle rap that you feel like I just gotta take a break right now and kind of do what I need to do for my music?
Just it's a lot of politics. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of bullshit going on. But you know how it is. You know what I'm saying? And I was never the one for, you know what I'm saying, like the bullshit. So I always said I was only using battle rap to propel me. I wasn't, you know what I'm saying? Some people live for battle rap. This is their only means of income. It's their only means to, you know what I'm saying, celebrity. I have multiple avenues I can do that on. That's what my main focus was. So I'm like, let me just, you know what I'm saying? It's already bullshit going on with politics and all of that. So it's definitely not the time for me to be battling.
Dope. So what we got in the what could we see for Shayna as far as the music for those who not aware and just not on top of like the music?
Well, I definitely dropped a tape not about maybe like 6-7 months ago on my birthday. It's called What to Talk About. Dope. It's on all major platforms. I could go check that out. I dropped maybe like 4 or 5 videos for the project. Right now, I got like 2-3 projects in the stash that, you know what I'm saying, I could just drop. But what I'm going to do, because I'm working with an artist called G4 Jag to put out a separate project. So I'm focused on that. It's almost done. I'm just waiting for a couple of more beats to come my way. And then from now until then, I'm just going to be dropping singles. Because I have like 30-40 songs that I haven't released. So I'm like, let me just release the music. You feel me?
Dope. Nah, I mean, I fuck with the music. I love it. I always felt the same way about battle rap, and I used it to kind of propel my music career. But what I noticed, man, is it's tough to kind of convert battle rap fans into music fans.
Yeah.
In my experience, at least, I'll put some music out, and they'll be like, "All right, this is cool, but when's the next battle?" So
Yep.
I'm pretty sure you get that a lot.
Yep. All the
And
time.
yep. And how has that transition been for you? Have you had some success?
I would say yes and no. I also realize that like the lack of success is partly on me, my promotion, my branding, and things of that nature. But as far as what I expected from that battle rap community, I did get. You get what I'm saying? So I'm not shocked. That's always been the case. They don't think battle rappers can make music, and they only want us for one thing. But I'm glad that not a lot, but a portion of my fan base came before I started battle rapping. You know what I'm saying? Because I was already making music before then. I'm not going to say all of them, but some of my fans already knew I was making music before battle rap, and that's what they like me for. For the people who only fuck with the battle, that's cool. I'm going to gain fans just for my music, and then whoever know how to transition or feel like transitioning, come over.
Right, right.
They're
But yeah,
going back.
man. Speaking to the fans, man. Battle rappers got a lot to offer besides just battle. So nah, it is dope for y'all to check out the music because it's there. You know what I mean? It's not a situation where battle rappers can't make music. In the situation, that is the case. In some, I agree. In some situations, I see it. Like some battle rappers can't make music, but then you have the Shayna Ashleys and Cortez and Sue Surf. Like these battle rappers, I put out good projects. Math Hoffa puts out good music. So that's something that I always wanted to push forward in battle rap. Like, look, man, like there's so much content here besides what you see. You know what I'm saying? But as far as your opinion on battle rap and what's going on right now, right? So as far as female battle rap, with the rookies coming in, we got the vets kind of intertwined with that. What's your opinion on like what's going on at the moment, the current state?
These bitches is wilding the fuck out. That's my opinion. I don't know what's in the water. I don't know what Queen of the Ring is feeding these bitches, but they are wilding the fuck out. I understand it though. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, a lot of them they making the wrong moves, and hopefully it don't ruin their career. You feel me? Arts make dope music. Big T make good music.
Yes.
I didn't listen to Twerk Project, but I heard it's dope. Yeah, it's a lot of us. It's more men than females. So I feel as though not enough of us put out music. The only ones that I think really put out music consistently is like Star. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Hustle dropped the project, although she puts out music. Yeah. I don't think she's dropped the project Jazz either. So it's not too many people who's like putting out consistent music.
Correct.
Versus the men who there's a couple that do it consistently.
Right.
Even Briz got dope music too.
Shout out to Briz, man. We been wanting to see Briz. I've been wanting to interview Briz for mad long, man. The boy is hitting. He be hotting.
Yo, for real? Nah, yeah, he definitely do be on the low. Yeah, that would definitely be an interesting interview.
Right. Fucking hell yeah. But when you it's interesting when you say these bitches is wildin', right? I agree a lot on a big level. What do you mean by that exactly? Like, what have you witnessed that you're like, oh my god, like this is crazy?
Just like the calling outs and I don't like calling people whack. I really don't. I try my hardest to respect people's artistry, but y'all can't be trash talking the way that y'all talking. You get what I'm saying? Like, what they fail to realize is that we didn't do this because we saw somebody on YouTube and said I could do that. You get what I'm saying? Like, we literally did this because we were talented. This was a part of us, and we decided to, showcase it for the world. So when you have these next generation, they saw us, and it was like, I could do that. Some can, but some can't. You feel me? And so what they think is because it's females, you need the cattiness, you need the pettiness, you need the drama, you need all of this other stuff to propel you and to get certain battles when you really don't. A lot of us don't respect shit like that. Most of
Agreed.
us don't. You feel me?
Right,
So,
right.
but again, we gonna see how it work out for them.
Nah, agreed. But I feel like the new generation kind of promotes the fuck shit as if that's what the older generation did to get there, which it wasn't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It
I
was
think
just
it
like,
was a combination of like because we was kind of like the test run. You feel me? Like there was nothing like us before. So everything that happened was natural. It was just a natural reaction to what was going on with the stardom that we was getting with the drama and all of this other stuff. Now all of this shit is kind of like set up. So it's not as organic. You get what I'm saying? So they probably thought this is what we have to do in order, but that wasn't the case for us. That was just naturally happening for us. And a lot of us learned all that drama shit fucked a lot of bags up. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? It fucked a lot of situations up.
Fact.
So you don't see us doing what we was doing back then because we learned. But they trying to shoot to the top, so they think drama's the best way.
That's a fact. I learned that the hard way. You know what I mean? Through a lot of shit going through, like coming up. You know what I mean? But I feel like yes, it is being promoted that way. That it's not necessarily that for. It's like they might be told like, yo, if you want to battle, you got to make it happen. Like
Yeah.
you got to do something
Yeah.
and get these bitches mad to make them come out. And I mean, it's sad. It's sad to see,
Yeah.
but at the same time, they will be pushed as well. You know, on the back burner. So they're
Yeah.
getting pushed that way. So you know that works.
Let's make that talent got to match. That talent got to match. It's maybe I could count on my hand, and I probably still got a couple spaces left for the bitches that could, you know what I'm saying, that could really hang with us eventually. Not now, but eventually.
Right.
Everybody else is like it's gonna be a work in progress if they take it serious.
Gotcha. Who are some of the ladies that kind of stick out to you now? That's like, these bitches could. She one of them.
Don't get me the lion. Nah. I would say because you got to think about it. Like recently, they've been like using the same girls, so it's not like I would say the girls that I saw was from prior to this whole caffeine situation. You know what I'm saying? Like the Cheddars, the I'm trying to think. Cheddar's honestly, she's the only one that I saw and was like, if she keeps going, I could see her being a problem for some of us. You get what I'm saying? Everybody else was kind of like, okay, dope. And a lot of them was either dragging in from other classes or coming back. You get what I'm saying? Nobody from her class really stood out to me other than her. I saw Lady Flames on Caffeine. I think she's dope. I gotta see more of her, but I think she's dope. Yoshi she's talented, but it's a lot of other bullshit that takes away from her talent for me. But she could rap. But I don't think depending on who she's standing against is not gonna feel well for her. Who else? I'm trying to think. Yeah, it's not too many names that really pop out like that, man. For real, because the Vixens and the Caseys, they not new.
Right.
They've been battling, and I think a lot of people think that they newer, but I'm not gonna consider them because we've known them for years.
Facts.
You feel me? So,
I was talking about that the other day when people were jumping out the window. Was like, yo, Fit, you should battle Vixen. She a rookie coming up. I'm like, she's not a rookie, man. She been here for a while.
nah, what?
She's not a fucking rookie. It's just now she's starting to get clout, but that's not my fault. Like, she been with us for a long time. She just starting to get noticed.
She was in the ring when we was in the ring.
Like, a long time. Like, I want to say 11 years, more probably.
Nah, she ain't been 11 because we've been doing it 10, 11. So I give her maybe like 7, 8, maybe 6, 7.
Maybe. But she's definitely not new.
Yeah, that's still a long time.
Right.
But you know what it is? It's like, when I'm not going to say drastically get better, but when you take a step up, you are put in a different light. And now people do want to start seeing you again. So I get it. She stepped up to a different level in her career. So at this point, I can understand why they would want to see her against you.
Right.
But I can understand why you like, No.
Right,
You know what
right.
I'm saying? So yeah, it's yeah.
I mean, I want to give credit to the girls who are doing good. So I did give her some love. I'm like, yo, she did great versus DNA.
Yeah.
She did great versus Lady Flames, but Lady Flames did well too.
Yes.
And I underestimated Lady Flames because I only seen her once prior,
Yeah.
right? I only seen her versus Coffee. And at the time, I thought Coffee got the best of her. So when I seen her versus Vix, she did way better than what she did
Yeah.
with Kofi. So, I applaud that or whatever the case may be. But I always tell people, don't jump out the window so fast. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, all right, let them live, let them do well, let them to continue to get these battles and let them prove their worth. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I feel like people jump out the window way too quick and they be like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? Give a
You
hustle.
only with battle rap, the fans is fickle. Their memory is very short. They
Yeah.
have short term memory. So, and you only as good as your last battle. So these bitches come out and they go crazy. Nah, I need to see her again. So no, I remember when I battled. I forgot who. When I went to battle Tia, I want to say, and then maybe before then, because she was asking for me before, and I said I need to see like consistent battles from you before I decide to even get in the ring. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not about one good showing, because we was doing that consistently for years.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So if you could have one good showing, you should be able to have two. And if you could have two, you should be able to have three. So let me see 2 or 3 good showings from you. Then I would feel better giving you that shot. And also, we don't got time to be fucking up footage and classics and all of that other shit. So it's like, nah, make sure they ready. Like, yeah, we're not doing that after one battle.
Right. Tia, I remember seeing her a couple times. I thought she was alright, but she just disappeared now.
Tia had amazing potential, but she can't remember her bars, or I don't know if it's a preparation thing. But yeah, she seems to have a memory issue. But her bars though is there, like unique fatal. When I tell you, I don't know if you even remember, she was on that rookies verse card with us. She battled E Hart, and she has probably one of the best pins in female battle rap, but she cannot get through a round. Like I haven't seen a battle where she could get through a round, like a full round or something. So it's sometimes like Mulatto, same thing. These bitches be having pins, but they can't memorize.
Got you. I think that's preparation and that's time, right?
That's talent. It's a talent.
It's
too,
a talent. Yeah.
That's a talent in itself. Being able to remember and perform and put everything into common. That's a talent.
Correct. Because it your pen makes no sense if you can't deliver that message. You know what I'm saying? Just like a lot industry, if you're a writer, you could just be a writer, but that don't mean you a star. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I think a lot of these girls lack, that star power. That's like, look, you could probably write, people probably like you right now, but you have to have that star quality. You know what I'm saying? They just released the card, the Kings versus Queens. Did you see the card and what you think about it?
I saw the card. It's a dope card.
Dope. Well, what is a couple of matchups that you feel like, this is the one?
Tay Rock and Official. What's it? JC versus Flame should be dope. I know Averb and Hustle. I don't know about that.
Messy as hell.
I was just saying, I don't know why. I don't even know why they keep booking Verb. I really don't understand. But I whatever. So I thought you better fuck him up, like for real. Who else? What's some other? That's the only 3 battles I saw. I think. Is there any more?
Loso versus Vixen.
Okay, Loso versus that should be fire.
That
now
should
that
be
I
fire.
think about it, that should be really dope. And then there's Coffee versus T-Top, right?
Yep.
That should be another good one too. That's actually a really good lineup of battles and matchups for girls versus guys.
Yo, I was saying the same shit about Verb, yo.
Nah,
I haven't seen it.
I just watched the battle with Rock. I'm just sitting there like, what is he talking about? Like, what? Nah, for real. I have to go on Facebook like that, dead ass. Why they keep booking me? Because What is going on?
What blackmail does Verb have on Smack and Beasley?
Gotta be, because he has not been exciting. Like, I'm not. Verb is not trash. It's not that he's trash. It's just that he. I don't know what it is. It's like he's complacent. That's what it is. He's complacent. Like a lot of them. Don't get me wrong, but their complacency comes across better than the shit that he. Sis, I watched the round. Like, what are you talking about?
That's the last 4 or 5 battles I've seen. I'm like, what is he talking about?
Yeah.
The thing with him, I have, like I said it, I'll say it again. The last time I seen an exciting Verb that I wanted to watch was versus Hitman. I haven't seen a Verb that I cared about after that, which is crazy. Because I keep thinking, like, damn, what battle have I seen after Hitman where I was like, yo, Verb is different. But it's just not it. He's real, I don't know. They was calling him spoken Verb.
When he got that Lux and then moved back to back situation, I think that kind of put it in people's mind that he was better than what he was. Because to me, he lost both of those battles clearly. He didn't get bodied, but he clearly did not beat neither one of them.
Fact.
So it's just like, I don't get it. He hasn't like really elevated in a long time, but he's also one of the pillars of battle rap. So I can understand, and he has a fan base. I get it.
Yes, and he's really good at staying relevant.
Yeah, definitely.
He's super good at staying relevant because he keeps the buzz. He's the shit talking guy that everybody wants to.
He's controversial.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying? Yes.
So I think he's good for tickets. He sells tickets, and as long as you sell tickets, you will get booked by any league.
By you are that's it. You know that's what it's about. You can sell tickets.
Can you sell tickets? Cool.
You choke the last 10 battles, but you sell tickets. Copy. I got you.
Correct. And it's a business. We gotta realize that. And even myself, I find it to be like, look, at this point, it don't even matter if you're good. You just have to sell tickets.
It's right now, it's kind of like wrestling, and that's another reason why I'm not really so into it, because the authenticity is getting away from it. The purity is getting away from it. It's about ticket sales. It's about viewership. It's about everything but niggas really fucking coming to rap. And I don't know. I can't do it. I can't do it.
But I think that's what it's because it's an industry now and not just a culture, right? So for the culture, I think the culture's alive because of the rappers, and the industry is alive because of the leagues. And I feel like we do need the industry part of it because that's the only way we get paid, right? And that's how like battle rappers were able to make careers out of this shit. But there's good and bad to every everything. So I feel like the good part of the industry is like, look, it's getting people paid. But the bad part is like it kind of does that to you. It kind of makes you want to prioritize selling tickets opposed to being talented.
Yeah, and now to me the battles are a little watered down. They're happening every 4 to 5 weeks now. Not as much time to prepare, not as much time to perfect your craft. And and with the guys, I would say they had a little bit more of a leeway because just their experience. A lot of them was already battling back to back, taking multiple battles. This is kind of new for Queen of the Ring and the females. Us battling so back to back 4, 5, 6 weeks preparation. I don't think that ever was the case. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's a risk because now you're taking away from the quantity. Your quality is going up, but now your quality is decreasing. Excuse me. So I say to give especially the females a little bit more time to kind of get used to the the quick turnarounds, and then all the multiple bookings, because I'm pretty sure they have them lined up for certain events. It's not like you hear and then you don't hear nothing for months and then you battling next month. I'm sure they letting them know what cards they may be on and that, but yeah, it's definitely gonna be tricky how this thing work out in the next year or so.
Got you. What do you think about the new environment? As far as the crowd, no crowd, the whole caffeine situation.
Let me tell you, I remember, I don't know if he was at that event where I forgot who was battling. It was supposed to be JC and somebody, and Um, Hans and Calico was about to fight, and then something happened, and the event pretty much got shut down. Right? They didn't let nobody else in the building. It was probably maybe like 20 people in the crowd, and we saw that. That was one of the best experiences I had because there was no. It was really nobody there. I could hear them. You get what I'm saying? There was no stopping and pausing. Like I was just like, if events was like this, it would kind of be fire. But this was years ago, before the COVID and everything like that. Now I like it too, but again, because they're so back to back, the quality is not what it is. If you was to have, especially the men that performed really good in small rooms, if you gave them enough time, you get what I'm saying, to really prepare, I think the battles would be way better than what
Gotcha.
they are. Because I like the setting, I just don't like the quality of the battles that we're getting.
Got you. Okay, that makes sense. A huge conversation in the battle rap community is kind of saying, hey, the guys who are in this caffeine era, the new rookie battle rappers, and the vets are saying, hey, you might be excelling in this caffeine situation, but when we go back to big crowds, y'all not gonna cut it. So, what do you think about that transition? Do you think the people who are doing well in the caffeine situation, do you think that will translate in a Summer Madness crowd? You know them crowds. Them Summer
Yeah,
Madness shits is
yeah.
different. Them Irvin
But
Plavas.
you gotta think about it. It's really nobody that's on caffeine that has not had an opportunity to battle on the stage or have gotten that experience. I would say maybe Jay the Nightwing is the only one I could probably think of. Everybody else kind of has been in that moment, so they know what to expect, and people know what to expect from them. So they would pretty much just be going back to what they was, you know what I'm saying, what they was used to. All the people that are good at performing is going to be good at perform. Is nothing that's going to change that. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that's not good at performing, you better be grateful for the time that you have in this setting. You know what I'm saying? Because when it's back to the stage, that's not your lane.
Well, I do think it's gonna be a while before we get back into that. But I do think, eventually, hopefully it will come back around. I'm not gonna lie. I kinda miss
I
the
don't know.
gas. I
I'm
kinda
scared.
miss the gas.
Yeah, but you do realize how much gas niggas was getting,
Yeah, yeah.
because a lot of them, it's like they don't even know what to do after a
Right.
haymaker. They just be like, they don't even, yo, it's like there's nobody here, bro. Keep rapping. You feel
Right.
me? So I get it, but it's like it exposed a lot, but it kind of does show you the necessity of just the entertainment factor. Fuck, like sometimes it do be gas, but sometimes it was some shit that I was watching K. Sean and fucking Chilla when he said that wire shit. If that was in, listen to me.
He might
I
have never
needed that to
recovered.
be. I needed that to be in the crowd.
Right.
And Sean, my bro, he know I love him, but that shit, I didn't even know it was coming. I'm like, oh no.
That would have shook a building. He might have never been able to recover from that.
Imagine that in a building. So shit like that, yeah, we need the crowd for. But for the niggas that get gassed, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh my God. Cause it that bar shook us in our homes watching
yeah,
it. It shook
yeah.
the like 10 people that was there.
They all turned around because that shit
It was
was
like
crazy. I'm like, that's one of the best rebuttals
ever.
freestyle. Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy.
And it sucks too, cause everybody I know I was one of the people in the chat like, fix his mic. I was like, my bad, Sean.
Set him up. Damn.
He like,
Damn.
fuck, damn it. Fuck me
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
Oh man, but shout out to Shayna. He did well, but Chilla just overperformed in it. He did what he had to do. I think Chilla came up with the win on top. But speaking of Sean and everything, so as far as Dot Mob, are you still First Lady Dot Mob? Is that still like running, gunning?
Of course,
Cool,
it's life
cool.
member. I'm a life member,
Nice,
so
nice.
that's always going to be the case. Um, I'm actually going to be doing not a project with specifically Dot Mob, but just a lot of the artists that I really respect and fuck with. And then you pretty much going to see all the Dot Mob members on that tape. And then, some of your other favorite, local rappers.
Dope. So like, has being a part of Dot Mob helped propel your career, or has it been kind of like a hindrance in some instance because you kind of inherit the beef of your group in a
I,
sense?
I would say I don't necessarily think it propelled me or stagnated me. I feel as though what it did was it sharpened me as an artist and a rapper. Being around them, seeing how they operate, it kind of motivated me to be better, to up my pen and stuff like that. But as far as like the things that I've accomplished, I would want to say it's mostly partly due to me, because I was never the one, yo, Rex, can you get me this battle? Mook, can you get me this? I'm too independent to kind of depend on anybody for my own success. You feel me? But they've always been supportive. If I ever need anything, you know what I'm saying, from that, I definitely won't be a problem. But yeah, it's not like they got me battles or things like that. I would say like one situation, Rex did look out when I wasn't able to battle QB, and he stepped in to take my spot. That was real dot mob shit. Unfortunately, the battle didn't go down because they fought that night. But yeah,
Right. Shit happens.
shit happens.
So now tell them a little bit about that show. I don't think that's not like a public knowledge to everybody, at least like on the caffeine outlet and shit. So you were supposed to battle QB.
Yes, I was
And
battle QB. And what happened was, I was at the time I was a manager at like one of the top FedEx stores in, my county, and we was 24 hours, and my boss was crazy, and we was understaffed to the point where for like the next certain amount of months I was gonna have to work damn near like 14 hours, like, because I was the evening manager, and then my overnight would call out, so I was pretty much working sometimes 14, 16 hours 2-3 days a week. So I'm the type of person, I need time to prepare when I battle. Like, I'm not, especially after my choke with Hart. I said that's the last time I'm gonna go into a battle unprepared. I don't care if it's the day before. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna make sure I'm prepared. So once I realized that my work schedule was getting into my preparation, I did hit them up like, look, let's reschedule it. She got in her feelings and was just like, nah, if we don't do it right now, we never gonna do it. Da 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 da. So Rex was like, I'll take the battle instead then. Just so that, Shayna don't got to lose no money. QB don't got to lose no money. I'll take the battle instead. So they were supposed to battle that night, but a big fight broke out and they never went down. But years later, fast forward, I kicked her ass at RBE. So,
right.
It's full circle.
It worked out.
It
worked out.
worked out.
But yeah, that was definitely dope. So you've worked with multiple leagues. You work with RBE, and a lot of people kind of be throwing third on them.
Honestly, that's the only league I work with outside of Queen of the Ring.
RBE, right? How is it working with ARP?
I loved it. To me, he does amazing business. I thoroughly enjoyed myself. I didn't have to worry about nothing. You know what I'm saying? I liked it.
Dope. Yeah, I think he's a cool dude.
Did you battle on RBE?
No, I never battled on RBE. I actually never battled outside of Queen of the Ring besides like the URL events, like the officials and shit like that.
That was my first time doing that, and this was this was me not knowing that apparently these niggas got beef with each other. So
yeah, right now. That's the politics that you be talking about, right?
And that's just like, for what? I'm like, for what? And I'm just like, y'all niggas really got, I don't know nothing,
right?
I'm not like, what are you talking about? First of all, you already know I don't really be in the drama. I stay to myself and my, my circle, and I don't got time for the bullshit. I'm too mature for that. So anything on Facebook and Twitter with the back and forth, Shayna don't know nothing about that.
Right.
So I was actually quite shocked to find out that ARP was beefing with multiple league owners, and I'm like, damn,
right,
my fault.
Yeah, you don't know until it's too late too. Because I never knew what the exact beef was about. I just know it was there, but it was never like specific said.
Yo, what's beef? Like, seriously, what's beef? You mad because like they taking battles? Like I'm like, I get it because it's a business. So niggas do be taking business personal.
Right.
But when you say beef and all of that other shit, like what are you talking about?
Right.
Like you're upset at something? That's not beef. You're upset. Like, nah, okay, but whatever you say.
Correct.
Copy.
But that's hindered a lot of battles from happening, right? Or the whole.
I heard that Smack was paying niggas to not
right.
That's different. If you
so I'll pay you not to battle.
To not battle on a league, that's crazy to me. That's crazy. But I mean, if you got the money to do it, I guess he's trying to monopolize. You know what? I would say this because I remember when, I want to say this was right before, URL partnered with Caffeine. I got called for a battle, and they was just like, look, if you battle, you can't. They said it plain and simple. If you battle here, there's only 2 places we do not want you to battle. And one was RBE, and I forget what the other one was. And I was just like, that's fine as long as you making sure I'm booked in.
Right.
I'm not taking no type of money out of my pocket because you're for whatever reason. You know what I'm saying? So that may be another reason why they never called me, because they knew a lot of the bullshit that they was talking I wasn't going for. So, it's just like, damn, son, it's too much. I feel as though it's too much money in this world for niggas to be. You know what I'm saying? Right. Trying to take money out the next person's pocket, but I get it. Monopolize.
Shit, yeah, I get it. I kind of understand on both angles, and I try to understand it from a business perspective, right? If I had a business and whatever this person is doing is taking money from that, would I want to just cut them off? Like, all right, cool, I got to find a way to get you the fuck up out of here. Or would I find a way where there's peace? Like, look, like, I mean, even I always feel like this. If RBE had a battle every week, it still wouldn't affect URL. That's how I feel.
That's what I don't understand. They try to make it seem like the battles that he was booking could potentially be on URL. Then why didn't y'all book them? That's my thing. You can't wait until somebody come up with an idea and then be mad like, oh, I could have. Then why didn't you do it? You get what I'm saying? RBE came in way after them, and it actually took him a while to kind of get the cachet. You know what I'm saying? And in the bag to book the top niggas that he was doing.
Right.
Y'all have too much talent over at URL to me to be worried about 5-6 battles going down every couple of months at another league, because for one, y'all are constantly bringing new talent. You know what I'm saying? Though as many people as y'all have, y'all can interchange them 1,000,000 times. Right. You know what I'm saying? And fuck the quality of the battle. You want to get 1 million views or 800. You know what I'm saying? Like, is it really affecting you that much?
And no matter what, people will always want to battle at URL. It is the NBA.
Yeah.
It is the NBA. Everybody wants to. It is the best. Like, if you're not, people will even say if it's not on URL, it don't count.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't think it affects much, but I think it's more of a pride thing. I think it's more of a like, look,
it gotta be.
I'm running this shit and I'm moving some weight around. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm flexing. You know what I'm saying? I think sometimes there's a little flex going on.
It's definitely it's male ego. That's maybe. I promise you. That's all that is, male ego.
Maybe
it is never that serious.
But I think a lot of leagues feel like that. Even Queen of the Ring. I think if some level they feel like they got this artist hot, like without us, you wouldn't be the person you are today. They feel like, well, now you can't go nowhere else. Like, you should stay here.
With Queen of the Ring, I would disagree with that, because with URL, URL can take somebody and make them a star because of the type of platform that they had. We kind of grew with Queen of the Ring. I wouldn't say that Queen of the Ring made us stars. I feel as though we became stars within Queen of the Ring.
Correct.
Right now, they have the ability. Right now, yes, they can take somebody and make them a star and then be like, we made you, so da-da-da. With any of us,
Right,
I
right.
don't necessarily think that would apply because it was a partnership. You know what I'm saying?
Correct,
More than
correct.
anything. So yeah, but with URL, yeah, you can literally, you can come here and I can make you a star. I can put you on certain stages. So yeah, I can understand for certain people why they would, you know what I'm saying, do that. Um, but again, it's too many artists where you can interchange and battle where it's not going to affect anything that much. It'll be affected, of course, because ultimately that's not a battle you get, that's not views that you get,
Mm-hmm.
but in the grand scheme of things, it's not really putting a dent in your pocket.
Right. I agree. Ultimately, right, if battle rap goes exactly the way artists want it to go, what do you
Hmm.
think is the perfect scenario on where battle rappers will be satisfied and it will be the end result? Like, where are we headed? Like, where do we even want to go?
That's yo, that is a great question. I feel as though like it's crazy because, and I think Math talks about this a lot. In other countries, battle rappers are not just battle rap. Like their support goes beyond battle rap. Like
Facts.
their merch gets bought, their music gets bought. They're supported in a different way. I think ultimately because now, yes, I don't think anyone from our era and before said I want to be a battle rapper forever. Like
Mm-hmm.
that's just not what we started it to do. We
Right.
did this so that we can get to the next level and push our music and push whatever else we was. So I think that is going to forever be the goal for most of us. This new generation realized I could be a top battle rapper
Yeah.
and I don't got to get in the studio. Copy. You know what I'm saying? So for those people, this will be the upper echelon. But battle rap has so many avenues that it could go down. I told Debo years ago, there should be no reason why Queen of the Ring is not on television right now, or have been on. It's a group of females that rap like men, like that's television. You get what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Like you put us in a house, you roll the cameras,
Mm-hmm.
record it, pitch it to a thing, but it was on now. We need the money, and that I was like, you see, that's the issue. You want the money. Why don't you? I said you could literally let's go fucking get. This is when timeshares was still popping.
Right.
I said let's go get a crib with a timeshare, pick some days, record it, and then you pitch it to a fucking network.
Right.
You know what
Right.
I'm
Right.
saying? Like whether or not you get it or not, that's something that was still, but it wasn't on that type of time. And when you look back now, it's like I see them trying to get towards it with the caffeine, but I don't know if that's going to relate to shows. You know what I'm saying? Whether showcases, like they could be setting up showcases.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? These leagues could be doing a whole lot more than just putting people out as battle rappers.
Mm-hmm.
What they do is they give you the platform to expand your brand, which does help. You get what I'm saying? But if they put some of the energy that they did behind battle rap into the artist, I think, we would be going a whole lot further.
Well, I don't know if it benefits the league to support the artist as more than just a battle rapper, and I think that's pretty much where it stands. I think the direction that I see that makes sense for both artists and league
Mm-hmm.
is where we're shopped like NBA players, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where it's like, yo, I'm signed to this team for this amount of years. I got to give you this many battles, and you as the team, you have to help me get sponsorships, things like that to help my money grow. So
Uh-huh.
URL would be like the to me URL is the association. You know what I mean?
Okay.
At the end of the day, like you're
Mm-hmm.
signed to the NBA,
Okay.
so you can have I say Misfit and Shayna Ashley, they're both on the URL roster. So
Mm-hmm.
now I'm signed to URL for 5 years. So
Okay.
I gotta battle this guy, this person, or whatever. But then
Mm-hmm.
I get a check for that 5 years. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like a big one. Not a loan,
Yeah.
but like a big one where it's like, all right, cool, I could buy a house,
Mm-hmm.
cars, and all this shit with
Mm-hmm.
that. And
Mm-hmm.
then sponsorships, like, all right, cool, Misfit, you gotta wear fucking caffeine hoodies every day. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? Shit like that. So
Yeah.
I think that's the only way battle rap can go where both the league and the artists will get money and be happy at the
You
same
think that's
time.
realistic? You think URL is I I mean, that would be the best bet. because ultimately, if you want to, if you want to kind of control the market, the best way is to lock it up. And by doing so, you have to put out the money to get it done. But I don't see URL, because you got to think about it. If they locking up top tier niggas for 5 years, and these niggas is getting 20, 30, 40, 50,000 a battle for 5 years, they could take that 4 to 5 times 5. URL's not giving these niggas no $250,000 to rap for 5 years. They could. They could.
Well, I hope it get there. Like, that's the only way it makes sense. If not, then battle rappers will starve for the rest of their life.
I think ultimately that's the plan.
That's fucked up. But
that's the plan. Is that not that's the plan with anything that we do when it comes to our culture. You know what I'm saying? Like, we produce the art, and it's to the point where, like, and not to even go back to, but that's another reason why I'm not doing it no more. Like, we don't get paid nowhere. Like, how long we been doing this, sis?
Okay.
The top female don't even get paid 10% of the top nigga. And this is a decade later. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's by design, whether it's subconsciously or not, but it's by design to, keep us at bay when it comes to certain things. They're making tons and tons and tons of money. There's no reason why niggas should not be able to get certain amount of bags, or if you want us to not battle nowhere else, secure us for this time. Give us what about benefits? This is a job. You want me locked up with it? I can't get no health. I can't get no type of, like, you get what I'm saying? Right. So I feel as though all of that plays into the fact of why it hasn't happened yet, because they could do that, but they know, it's going to run their pockets a lot. So instead of profiting right now, it's going to take a while for them to recoup all of that money. They not with that.
Right. Well, I think that's where it has to go for it to become a real job. Like, for battle rap to become, like, for me, I'm not okay with a bag when I battle and then that's it, right? Like, I don't feel secure with that, right? I need,
because you don't know when the next bag is coming.
Correct. You know what I mean? I need security in some shape or form, and I feel like most battle rappers don't have that when they're basically battling for their life, right? They're battling bag after bag after bag. I don't think that's the league's fault at all, though. I think because without them, they wouldn't even have those bags. You feel me? Because it's like, in a way, the league could say, hey, like, I'm helping you support your family. If you didn't have this, you wouldn't have shit. But I just think certain battle rappers need to understand everybody can't do this shit full time. And that's just what it is. It's like, you either going to be the hottest battle rapper, because that's the only way you're going to continue to get bags, if you're dope. And I think that's a little bit where the female conversation, where I have to admit that females need to book more, sell more tickets to get paid more. And it's the fact that females are not drawing a big enough crowd for them to say, damn, I'm a pay you 20 racks. But question
for you though, because I remember I had this conversation with somebody at URL, because that was their whole thing, like, y'all don't bring in the ticket sales, and I'm like, I understand that, but which I fail to realize is that Queen of the Ring, as far as female battle rap, it's like the amount of work that URL put behind promotion, things of that, over the course of these 15 years has allowed their outreach to be what it is. You get what I'm saying? So that they can bring in the fan base that they have.
Yes.
Queen of the Ring was stagnant for a very, very long time. It was bad business being done. It was drama. It was a lot of things that deterred people away. So when you try to say, oh, y'all don't bring in as much, you have to understand what went down for that to happen. At one point, we was right here with URL. You get what I'm saying? We was selling out fucking gyms, and we had people, but it died down. So I feel as though it's possible. if it's done the correct way. You know what I'm saying? If the effort and the energy was put behind Queen of the Ring like URL was, we may not be, bringing in 10,000 people, but our fan base would be way bigger than it is right now.
Agreed. I think the direction for female battle rap now that URL is supporting Queen of the Ring is putting us in a good position to sell those tickets.
Yes.
Because Kings versus Queens was trending over UFC when that battle event happened. That's crazy. You understand? So I see, now they see the money in it. Now we're going to have a King versus Queens every couple months. Now we're going to have a Queen of the Ring card every couple months because they see the worth in it now. You know what I mean? So now we're in a good position to get those bags. So I think for females, the best thing to do is stay hot. You know what I mean? Continue to sell those tickets and, do good
question
business.
For you, because right now there's no tickets to sell, right?
Well,
what do you? And to be honest, that's not going to be the case for a year or two. I don't see. You know what I'm saying? The way this virus is going, when it comes to large gatherings of that nature, that's not going to be done for a while, right?
Yep.
So, how are you now basing how you pay the females?
So now it has to be viewership. It has to be because URL got their money up front. Now all they have to fulfill their promise of bringing a crowd to this platform. So that's pretty much it. You just have to have everybody and their mother watching these Queen of the Ring battles, which I think it's there. You know what I mean? We don't have events right now, and again, I don't see events happening for a long time. But you got to think of the app too. The app is a great source of revenue that they're getting.
But everybody don't have the app, so you get what I'm saying. So I get what like most people, with the URL core fan base, I get it because you know what I'm saying. They're able to kind of like, see certain numbers that reflect, true things. But with females, you get what I'm saying. And I don't think it's a lot of them on the app. I guess now that the King of the Ring, the King versus Queens card or whatever. But again, 9 out of 10 people I know is using somebody login for URL app, me included. You feel me? So it's like, how are we really, really basing that? And again, I'm telling you, I've had arguments with females about this pay situation. It's just like there's no real excuse. And there's no real way that they can say that they can gauge because there's female battle rappers with millions of views.
Agreed.
That's viewership. What does that mean? That means that they only deserve pennies for a battle?
No. Hell no. No, not at all. That's why when I have these conversations one time, I'm having a different kind of conversation. I'm saying, hey, like, I feel like I bring this to the table, so I want to get paid this. You know what I'm saying? That's why I haven't been on a card. You know what I'm saying?
Sis. They told me, this piece was like, you asking for more than Av. What that got to do with me?
Right.
What is what Av asking for?
Right.
Got to do with what I'm asking. Like, nigga, you trying to make it seem like, because Av, like, nah. And trust and believe that's a major reason why I haven't been on URL because they know better. Don't come to me with no bullshit because you trying to spew all of this. I get it. But we not going to sit here and act like you paying this nigga $60,000 and he's choking and I'm only worth no, come on. Come on. It's disrespectful.
Yeah, I get it. Like you I feel like it's tough because I do see it through two different lenses. I see it from the business perspective because if I was the owner of URL, no, I'm not trying to pay everybody top dollar because then my profit is So that makes sense. I'm gonna be like, sell you short, and I'm gonna make you think you're less worth than what you think you are, and I'm gonna be like, yo, I'm not paying you that. And especially like people have told me that shit too. They're like, yo, Fit, you're asking more than the top tier niggas that we have, and I'm like, they're broke. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Like, a broke nigga will be like, all right, I'm going to take this $5K. This shit going to feed my family. You going to look at me $5K, and I'm like, yo, I got sneakers that cost more than that. So you can't have the same conversation to me
Yeah.
that you can have to a guy that you feel like, all right, I'm gonna wave this dollar right here.
Yep. That's a fact.
But I understand the business perspective and not wanting to, because like if I put an event together, I would have a certain amount of money that I could spend, right? That would still make the event profitable, and I wouldn't go over that. So if whatever talent I needed to get, I will make it fit in that margin. So I think that's pretty much what they're doing. They're saying, look, let's use a small number for sake of math. Let's say 10K. If I only got 10K for an event, I'm only going to book battlers that I can get in that 10K. I ain't going to get Lux because he going to take my whole pot.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be like, all right, cool. Let me get Av and let me get, the dudes who are exciting, but also cheap.
Affordable. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. And when you're not affordable, it's less tempting. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like,
yeah. And I get it, and I had to kind of make this, but you know what it is that I feel as though when it comes to females, we're always asked to kind of take that chance and trust us, and you know what I'm saying? All of this is gonna come. I'm just like, nah. I had a battle, asked for a certain amount, decided not to do it. My opponent, who even kind of was just like, you know what, give her my half just so that we could book this battle. Like, you know what I'm saying? She was just, I just want to book the battle, Come to find out, the day of the battle, she didn't even get a third of what she asked for. Not even a third. You get what I'm saying? So shit like that puts a bad taste in my mouth. You know what I'm saying? Where it's just like too many stories of females not getting paid what they deserve, or even a portion of what they deserve, really. It's happening. It's becoming a trend, and too many females are okay with not getting paid a lot. You know what I'm saying? They're okay with it, and that's the issue. And as long as the top females and the most popular females are okay with not getting a bag, then it's going to stay the same way. No matter how much money they make, no matter how much. If they could only pay certain people, if we paying her this, why you think you deserve that?
Right.
Because she's complacent.
Agree. I mean, I think more than ever, certain females are in better positions than others, obviously, right? To get paid, whatever the case may be. I think the more that people build talent and kind of put them in the spotlight, it's going to give people a reason to say, well, you wasn't nobody when I found you, so like, why should I pay you all this money? But I think the more people that are okay with the small checks, the more will continue. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll be always saying bitches will fuck up my bag all the time because I'll be like, all right, I want this for the battle. And then they'll be like, well, she taking $1,000. And I'm like, damn, bitch, like, you making it hard for me. Like,
this is,
why would you take that?
When I was talking to my partner, I'm not even going to say who it was, but I'm just like, you okay with this? She was like, man, I just want to get on you. I said, bitch, come on. I said, you fucking it up. Like, right. You don't even realize you being beastie to be on that stage and being able to take whatever you want to take. And you'll be surprised, it's top chicks doing this too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's top chicks doing this. And I'm like, come on. I was like, first of all, up until recently, anybody that battled, any female that battled on URL wasn't getting paid by URL. They wasn't getting paid. So that went to show you that they still wasn't even really trying to pay us, that we had to get sponsors and all this other bullshit. And then when you have top chicks just happy to be on the stage for pennies, it fucks it up for niggas like us who know our worth. You get what I'm saying? Know how to talk business and all that. And it's like, well, she's only asking for this. What does that have to do with me?
Right.
But like you said, bitch, you fucking it up for both of us.
Right.
$1,000. Come on. After how long? $1,000?
Right.
Come on, dog. Come on.
Yeah, bitches stay fucking it up for me. I'd be like, man, like, we could have worked this out together, sis, where we got a good amount for the battle, but you taking it for penny. So instead of booking me, they gonna book you versus some other bitch because you already good with that rack, and the next bitch good with that rack. So they got the cheapest battle on the goddamn car. $2,000 for a great battle.
It's crazy. B.
So
I know.
It happens, man. I get it. But again, like I said, I understand all parts of it. I just think the
Business, yeah.
best thing you could do as an artist is be hot on your own, make your own accord, be dope, be that force that it's like where you could kind of demand your own pay. You could kind of say, hey, look, like if I do this for you, do this for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's not
yeah.
even all about bread, too. You know what I mean?
I ain't gonna hold you. That's why I said that when I come back to female battle rap, it's gonna be they're gonna have to pay me like a top nigga because of what I've amassed outside of it. What I'm going to bring to the table, I need a bag like that because it's outside of battle rap. So I'm bringing a whole different, you know what I'm saying, crowd. That's literally my goal. I want $20, $30, 30K for a regular battle.
Right.
When we can get to that level, then yeah.
That's the best thing I would recommend for females. Get hot, be hot, and quote unquote sell tickets. That basically just means in this time, bring people of your own to the platform. If you don't have your own fan base and they don't see that you have your own fan base, then you're technically not worth much. Right? Like I look at it in myself. Like if I'm trying to get somebody on the show and they have no fan base, I'm not paying you to get on the show. You know what I'm saying? But if 50 Cent be like, yo, Fit, give me $500, I'm be like, yeah, had this 500.
Yeah, because you're gonna bring a couple thousand people. That makes sense. But what kind of boggles my mind about that when they say, oh, how many people do you bring through the door? How do you know? How do you know how many people bought tickets just to buy Surf? How do you know that? Is there a selection for the ticket for Surf, for Tay Rock? You get what I'm saying? So I want to say that they are equating it to the amount of views that they get, and of course the overall crowd from when they was doing events, who was on a card. But there's no way to tell this person brought in 500 people, this person brought in only 300. There's no way to really tell that. So that's what it kind of confused me when they was just like, well, how many people are you going to bring through the door? How would you know that? How would you know?
I think the only way for me to kind of gauge that is gauge it from their past battles and what they've viewed as. Right? So if
views,
so if Misfit's last 3 battles got 1 million views, then more likely my next one's gonna get 1 million views. So you're booking me on account that I'm bringing you 1 mil.
But that's not. But not tickets though.
Yeah, not tickets. Not technically, not tickets.
It's not tickets because it's really no way to gauge how many tickets specific rappers are selling, especially when you have a card full of top people. You know what I'm saying? It's nobody that's just coming there to see Surf. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. There's some people coming there just to see Surf, but majority of, whether or not that's his, if it was just Surf and so on a card, most people would not pay the amount of money to go see one battle. You get what I'm saying?
True.
Imagine if URL just did an event, one battle per event, one battle per event. You think there would be as many people in the venue just for those 2 artists?
Probably not. I think obviously the fan base to all the battle rappers on the card, being that it's one person against the other, brings the crowd because it's everybody's fans. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
So you're saying basically there's no way to gauge which individual artist is selling like the tickets.
If I say that only because that's the excuse that they use. How many tickets, There's no way to gauge that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, don't get me wrong. I can understand why you were saying, of course, Surf is going to sell more tickets than a Swamp. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, that just happens. But when you talk about people on the same accord, you know what I'm saying? It's not too many niggas that don't know Surf and know Hitman, or vice versa. It's just their fan bases is kind of, niggas enjoying the same type of talent. So it's the same thing with the females. How are you really gauging how many people is coming in for specific females versus other females? It's kind of hard to do. If you're basing it on viewership, then say that. Don't say ticket sales, because that doesn't make sense.
Right. But like for instance, if you at this point, I think we have enough data to see who's who and what's what, right? So like if Tay Rock is your headliner and you do this amount of sales, and then you have a volume or some other shit that this person is the headline and this is the amount of sales you got from that. Then in some sort you could kind of fish out who's the money
Yeah.
maker. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that's true.
I
That's
think
true.
they gauge it by stuff like that. I think they definitely get views is a huge way that they gauge it. At least that's what I think. I don't
Yeah.
know, but I
Yeah,
feel like
I think it's the views more
yeah,
so than anything.
it's the views 100%.
Mm-hmm.
And people know, like, they can see how many people are watching right now in caffeine. That's all data that's accumulated. Like they could say 100 people was watching this battle and 100 people less was watching it when Aver got on.
Mm-hmm.
So like this is all real data that's being observed, which is like, again, the girls have to take advantage of when Yoshi's battling whoever. She needs to be the one that has 500 people watching when Yoshi's on. When 40 ball comes on, there's thousands of people watching.
Yeah,
Now they know.
that's literally like real time stats. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
So I can understand why they're able to kind of like gauge things, because that makes sense, because now you can see it in real time and it's not like the one person watching this battle 10, 20 times. So it's inflated. So I get it. That
Right.
totally makes sense.
So I think now they have a nice way to gauge it. They got to take advantage of it. But also I think people got to realize that I think this is all means to an end. I think people have to understand that we don't know how long this is going to be this way. Why we just running and gunning and kind of trying to figure it out as we go, because this whole pandemic is new and we just running with viewership and shit right now. Who knows? Tomorrow they might say, "Yo, everybody, we back lit. It's venues popping."
It may be slow for caffeine at that point.
I'ma still be home, but
Facts.
everybody gonna be outside. I don't know about this shit.
I'm chilling.
Yeah, I'm
good.
good.
I need that third or fourth wave to
Facts.
hit, and then I'm good.
Facts. But yeah, we always don't know what's ahead of us. The only thing I could say is stay lit, stay popping. Cause what I could say, at least for myself, I didn't battle for 5 years and still remain a headliner. That's hard, and I don't think these bitches now could do that. I don't. If they don't see Yoshi in 5 years, it's not the same as if you don't see Shayna for 5 years.
If it depends, because she's unique in a sense.
She can rap. She can
rap, and she has a gimmick.
Yeah.
But it's if another chick come on the scene with the same gimmick, that's more bodied out, that's more, then it's that allure goes away, and then now you're not as poppin'. You know what I'm saying? Or now you're not as original. So when you base a person's value on a time, you get what I'm saying? Like a time, and it's not accurate. Right. You get what I'm saying? You have to base it on the longevity talent. You could tell me when we battled that 5 years ago you would still be fire.
Right.
Because you could see it. It was nothing. It was no gimmick about it. It was pure talent. So that's not going to change within 5 years.
Correct.
If you're going off a gimmick, not even the talent, because the talent is not what got her there. It's the gimmick which is getting her there. If people are expecting a gimmick and then now is able to get it from somewhere else, or not entertained by it no more, you are not going to be in the same position you are 5 years from later. Correct. You know what I'm saying? So I agree.
Correct. Yeah. So I don't know, man. I have a love-hate relationship for the system. I think female battle rap is getting better as far as the industry. So I think it's opening more doors for us to get paid more, right? Because obviously, hands down, if it's not happening, then these bitches is fucking up. But I'm not privy to their contracts. But all I can say is they should all right now be getting paid more than they ever have been. They should be getting paid 3 times as much as they got paid. They have to. Shayna.
I mean, listen. If that is the case, then yes, because then that would be the most money that we've ever got. But I honestly,
at the least,
the way that it was explained to me, it was that we're gonna have to work our way up to. It was just for the money that I wanted. That wasn't even what, you know what I'm saying. Like, I'm just like, like, who are y'all talking to? I'm just confused. Like, I get it, but it doesn't make any sense. So I would pray that they are not blinded by caffeine and the allure of URL, and notice that there's a bag behind it. You don't have to ask for everything, but ask for more than what you've been asking for. You get what I'm saying? But you gotta understand, they got people over there that be ready to negotiate and and a lot of bitches just like, okay, all right, you right. Who I got?
You right. You right. Who I got? I think at least to what I understand, they have to be getting paid more than what they did. So like, I still know it's not a lot, but yo, some of these girls was getting like $300, Shayna. Like, it was bad. I'm telling you. Like, it was bad.
No.
Son.
No. $300 for a battle?
Son, one time, I tell you this, and this some real shit. I got offered a battle with this girl. I'm not gonna say her name for the safety of her bag. Yeah. But I was supposed to battle this girl. They sent me both contracts by mistake.
And this was for URL?
Okay. No. Not URL. Not URL.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
This is just a stamp to say how low females are getting paid.
Yeah.
This is not URL. This is not Queen of the Ring.
Okay.
They sent me both contracts by mistake. Son, the shit said $300 for sis.
Wow.
I was like, damn. Wow. I looked at her differently from then. Like, yo, you stupid. Like, they obviously booking you and me because they feel like we're names and they want to bring us there. But like, $300? That bitch better never battle me. Like,
first of all, bitch, if you battling for $300 after it's taking 2 months out of your life,
right?
You need to reevaluate what you're doing. And you got, because my thing is this. I remember when Hollow battled Lux, that was probably the highest he got paid. Why? Yeah. Because of what Lux asked for. There was no way you gonna pay him so and so, and you gotta at least give me half. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. How are you battling a top tier or accepting $300 fucking dollars?
Facts.
Bitches is fiends. I like.
So
clearly.
When I say I know they're at least getting 3 times what they was getting.
3 times 300?
Right.
That's horrible. Nah.
They are though.
Listen to me. If who's ever watching, if any of y'all are battling on caffeine for $900, y'all better fucking quit right now. I'm not like, come on. 900? Nah, son. That's disrespectful. You got me. Well, at least 3 times.
It's 3 times more than. So that's what I mean when I say they get paid more than what they used to. You know what I'm saying? So I know they have to. But you got to think of this: top tier dudes are only getting 5 racks. Top tier.
What you mean? Why you say that?
This is all clout, man. I'm telling you. Dudes ain't getting 40K in battle. No. Lux is. You know what I'm saying? Like, dudes like that are getting paid 40K. We got to understand that everybody ain't getting 40K. A dude like Rock is getting money.
I'm about to say, like, I'm going by like the top tiers. I'm not talking about the niggas that's like probably everybody else. But what I would say this, it's enough top tiers though, where to book them, you have to be coming out over 100, just to book them. You know what I'm saying? Because if you got to surf a Tay-Rock, DNA, Lux, any of those niggas,
that's an expensive card.
They get a 20 plus.
Yeah, that's an expensive card. Yeah.
So again, I understand what they have accomplished and done, but 900 is not even, again, we don't even get 10% of the highest paid niggas, and that is abysmal. Correct. In my opinion. We have to figure out a way to fix that.
Because right now, you could get a top tier female for the same price you get a low tier guy.
Yep. Talk about it.
Right.
And some bitches is not even making 5K. I guarantee you
that.
Right.
Agreed.
I guarantee you that. It's maybe 1 or 2, and even they probably fronting. It's not. Agreed. These bitches is not getting 5K a bag.
Agreed.
You know.
I think you gotta kind of assess the situation, and understand worth, but understand what you bring to the table. And
Yeah.
I think that's always not a lot. So they don't always put themselves in good positions to get paid more. But when you got artists like, I feel like a girl who should be getting top tier for sure is Hustle. Hustle
Yeah.
battles often. She makes music.
Her
Her
following,
following.
yeah, everything, and everything what she's accomplished outside of battle rap. She was
Correct.
popping before battle rap. Hustle's on the card. You definitely get. You got industry people tuning in for her.
Correct.
She should definitely be getting a bag for any
Correct.
battle that she do.
And I'm thinking of like the recent card, right? So I know she has to. If she's not, then that's crazy. She does. Who else is on that card? Official. Official to me doesn't come off like she gets big bags.
Uh, to me, because I even
She
had,
not getting more than
I wanna say,
$2,000.
I forgot what I forgot. And the official was my sis, and I think I even had a conversation with her, like, my nigga, come, like, as talented as you are, you have to not, you helping them not pay us by accepting less.
Yes.
There's no top chick that should be okay with not getting the top bag. Because once you say I will accept less, they're not paying nobody else that much money.
Correct.
And
Correct.
this was years ago that I had this conversation with her. So I pray that has not changed. But I could understand why you're saying that. I don't see, the only people that I would see asking for the bag because they know their worth is like the Hustles, the Farrahs, the people that know that their stardom is bigger than battle rap.
Correct.
If you only associate your stardom with battle rap, you're going to accept whatever they tell you.
Correct. Correct. And I think people who are too amazed with the rainbow at the end of the road get paid less. And I think Official is one of those girls who love the rainbow at the end of the road. I love being on URL. I love being on Caffeine. This means a lot to me. Gets the undercut. And she's one of the top tier females. So it's girls like her who need to ask for the bag.
Yeah.
She needs to ask for the bag for the
And
sake of all
don't
females.
battle until you get the bag. Imagine if everybody was like, we're not battling until we get at least 5,000, 6,000,
Right.
7,000. 7,000 is the minimum. Y'all got this bag. We need 7K in order to even talk to us. If everybody says that, then that may start something.
Nah. I mean, I might be being petty. Maybe Official. I mean, I don't know how much she get paid, so I'm not talking to how much she get paid. But I feel like she's one of the girls that should be asking for a lot. You know what I mean? We need her, Hustle, myself, you girls in that caliber to say, hey, here's the ceiling. We have to create that ceiling higher so that we can all get paid a decent amount. I agree. But if Official accepts $5,000, no one's getting more than that.
Yep.
That's just what it is.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And it's not even wrong with accepting 5,000. But my thing is, all right, 5,000. What's my next battle? Because I just killed her.
Right.
So now it's not. You can't keep me at 5,000 forever.
Right.
A lot of us get paid the same amount we've been getting paid for. And don't get me. It's not. It's way more than $900. But again, I've gotten better every battle. I haven't lost clearly in a while. My pay should be increasing. You get what I'm saying? That's at any job. Every year you get an increase. You get a bonus. That happens when you work for a company.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying? So if it took us 10 years to get to 5K, how long is niggas gonna stay there for?
Correct. But yeah, I agree with all that. I think the ceiling needs to be higher for women. I think the more we have these conversations, it's better for the brand. You know what I mean? It's better for females to kind of have at least the same mentality when it comes to, hey, we know what we bring to the culture. We wanna have a fair shot. You know what I mean? And this is not to like come at least, because I commend them. We wouldn't have a conversation to have if they weren't here. Because again, they made this an industry. And I think we need them and they need us as well. And I think we should work together all the time.
It's a partnership. It's a partnership.
It's a partnership that we have to work together all the time to kind of always get where, but at the end of the day, I feel like women have been underpaid over men since like the beginning of time.
That
Like,
glass ceiling shit is real.
yeah,
Like it's real. We still like they did a whatever it's called, but we still get paid less, like maybe 6 to 10%
correct.
in corporate and literally all aspects of life we get paid less. So I'm not surprised, but and especially in the industry like this where it's so male dominated, but it's not about physicality. You get what I'm saying? That's where we have the advantage, is that a lot of us are as skilled as these niggas. It's just more so about what our exposure was. They had a 10-year head start on us, kind of. You get what I'm saying? And then, you know, Queen of the Rings finding their legs and trying to find the best way to showcase us. So now that they got with URL and the caffeine, this is the best opportunity to get female battle rap in the right light, so that more people can come, and that now y'all don't really have an excuse not to pay nobody.
Right.
That's all it's about. There's no more excuses. No, we got to get to the point where they can't give you an excuse as to why they can't pay you this amount.
Right. But we got to do our part. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and we got to be dope. You know what I mean? We can't be out here choking.
But the niggas do.
But they do.
The niggas do it. They do it every battle, and
but
still people
would rather see Surf choke than watch many other people have good battles, and that's just what it is. But that the audience makes it that way. They like, it's okay for niggas to choke, and it's not okay for everybody to choke. It's okay for certain people to choke.
Yeah. But see, it's just because that's what that's what I have an issue with, because at the end of the day, I'm an artist. You feel me? I take shit like that personal. You fuck the viewership and the money. If you telling me, especially if I was a male on URL, and you keep booking this nigga and he not Surf, anybody who keep choking, why? So so at this point, you don't even care about the culture. You don't care about your brand. You don't care about nothing else but money. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. I'm about my money and everything like that, but I will never sell. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's certain things I will not do for the sake of bread. You get what I'm saying? And sacrificing my talent and my name and my resume and all of that for bread, I can't see myself doing it. Maybe for $30,000-$40,000, maybe. maybe
a little bit.
Yeah, maybe once or twice, but after I get those 2 bags, I'm on it. I'll be prepared now. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. But that's what it is. The reason why Surf and whomever keeps coming to choke is because they're still getting paid for choking.
Yeah.
If you was to no more. Take a year or 2 off. Go make your money with music. See how much you miss these 20, 30K bags. You get what I'm saying? Right. We need 3-4 rounds. I love Surf, but there's no excuse in the world for, you know what I'm saying, as talented as he is, for as long as he's had this kind of stigma attached. I choked for 2 battles, sis, and that shit followed me for God knows how long. Niggas still trying to say I choke all the time. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, you kind of have to put some type, at the end of the day, this is our culture that we have to protect. That's why I don't like when bitches be coming in here can't rap. What are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Now you fucking it up for the next bitch that thinks she could come and do what she would. No. You know what I'm saying? And now these dudes coming in, I don't got to come in with 3 complete full rounds. That's a trend that you are allowing to happen by paying the men that keeps doing it.
Right. But then think about it. Like when Twerk was kept choking, he was still getting booked. Surf kept choking, he was still getting booked. I assume not for less, right? Yep. But then what do you do? Because I still root for the artists as well, because it's like, damn, them getting paid less would only say, it's tough, because like if I got paid $20K to battle and I choked, I'm not gonna admit that I should be getting less the next battle.
No, of course
I'll be like,
not.
I want my $20K. I don't give a fuck about choking.
Of course, that's one time. But if you choking,
if you're choking every event,
3-4 battles, there's no. Come on now, we're not doing that. 1 or twice, maybe. After a while, even if you still want the bag, I to a certain point, I thought URL should have started screening niggas rounds because it was getting bad.
Yo, yeah.
It was like every event, every battle, somebody was choking. I'm like, they need to start listening to these niggas rounds before, just to confirm they had 3 full rounds. Because y'all niggas is literally getting the bag for 2 rounds is crazy to me. So it's like they are a culprit too. 1 battle, no, but 2, 3, 4 battles like they was doing, nah.
Crazy.
No. Nah.
I did see Smack take a stand on it and was like, oh, you know, we're not gonna be having that. I remember he had like a whole interview and he spoke about it. I'm not sure if it changed drastically, but I know after that, I mean, we hadn't seen Twerk. Obviously, Twerk kind of disappeared for a while because of the accident.
I was just about to say that kind of played. I don't know, had he been healthy,
right,
would have been the case, because he's another moneymaker. Regardless of what he's doing, niggas want to see him. So I don't believe that had he not gotten hurt, that Smack would have stopped booking him. If Surf wanted to battle the next card, he's on the next card. After he just choked 2 battles in a row, he will be on the next card if he wanted to.
Right. So I mean, I think there is some sacrifices happening, like for the sake of business, to still sell and to still be most viewed. Because again, I keep thinking, like, if I was the business owner, do I book Surf again, who keeps choking, but people still watch it? They watch for him to choke.
I don't even think people watch for him to choke. I think, because me personally, Surf is one of my favorite. No matter how much he chokes, because I know what he's capable of.
Right.
People watch for the capable. They know, they are waiting to see that full version of him. And they know each battle it could come out. When he battled Geechee, that was like, oh, this is what we want.
Yeah.
All the time. Please give me this. You know what I'm saying? So people are waiting for that again. You know what I'm saying? So it's not about that way. I don't think they're waiting for him to choke unless you a hater. You know what I'm saying? But they're waiting to see that greatness.
That potential.
Yeah, that's all. That and I get that, because with a person like Surf, you don't never really want to miss one of those perform, because it's liable to happen. You just don't know when it's going to happen.
Right. but that's why they keep getting booked.
Yeah.
Because it's in a sense, he's still gonna be that moneymaker. You know what I mean? He's still gonna be that guy that people want to see, even if he keeps choking. And I mean, that's uncontrollable.
He has star power. Like, he's probably have the most star power out of all of the male battle rappers. So I get it. I get it.
Him, same thing with Twerk. That star power is real. He came up real quick. He was fucking everything up. And I would admit, when I see Twerk, I'm like, oh man, like, this shit is exciting. Like, I'm happy. I'm at the edge of my seat. And I missed him while he was gone, and like when he came back, it was just a reminder of like, yo, that electrifying situation. But also, I was reminded of those 3rd round blues, where it's like, damn, we still might get that, you know. But in the business side of shit, I do see that it really, in order to continue to get bags, you just have to continue to have people watching you, whether they watching
good
you,
or bad.
whether you choke, whether you are good, but for the sake of the culture and for like people like the fans and shit, they want to see good performances, obviously. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
But as far as like the businesses, they're gonna continue to book those who are generating those views.
I respect it.
There we go. But I still think you should come back for at least one of them caffeine situations. I think maybe like a Watch a Throne, or maybe a Kings versus Queens. You know what I'm saying? I think you would have been better versus T-Top.
I would, but again, like, a lot of politics. I ain't get called for no cards yet. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's because of the RBE situation or whatever, but I also don't even got the time for that. You feel me? Because I was never really focused on, you know, becoming the number 1 female battle rapper. Like, that was never really a part of my object. So although I've always wanted to battle on URL. Like that's just something that I want to do before, it's all said and done. But I also understand that it's certain things I will not accept. And because of that, I may not battle on URL. And I've come to terms with that. You get what I'm saying? So it's cool. I know a lot of my fans would love to see me on it. Hopefully that will happen one day. But right now, I don't see it happening.
Got you. All right. Well, we look forward to having you back eventually. When whenever that is, when it may be. The album you have that's out now. You said they can find it on all social media.
Yep. Also, all platforms. It's called What the Talk About. I'm gonna be dropping a new single called Plug on February 1st. I'm just waiting for it to clear. And then I'm gonna try to drop a single at least once a month type shit. Like just keep hitting y'all with music.
Dope. Yeah, man. Maybe we should work on some music. At least a track. Let's get it.
Definitely. I feel as though a lot is. We need to really take advantage of like the sisterhood, and this. I know it'd be hard with females because we be difficult, and some of these bitches is crazy. So I get it. But like it's like we are literally we are the top female rappers in the world. If you sometimes we forget how different we are than a lot of the talent that is out there. So we kind of do need to capitalize off that. You know what I'm saying? So let's definitely get in the studio. I actually want to do a tape with a female, because I don't know if you notice, a lot of these rappers doing like joint albums. Yeah. And it's a lot of money being made on that independent lane, low key. You know what I'm saying? So that's definitely what I'm looking forward to, doing a compilation album with all my favorite female rappers. So we're gonna get in it.
Let's get it. Drop the socials. Let them know where they can find you. Instagram, Twitter, all that good shit. YouTube.
Okay. Everything Shayna Ashley. CHAYNA ASHLEY. I'm trying to think. Oh, if y'all need merch, definitely hit me up. I got merch on deck. What else? And that's about it. Make sure y'all support. It's all up. Support is free, man. Stop. Y'all gotta stop being cheap. Support is free. Share. You know what I'm saying? A little discussion. It won't hurt anybody. That's all we need. We just need the support, and then we could get a whole lot further.
Facts of life. Yo, thank you for coming on. I really appreciate it. It's been a dope conversation. Always genuine vibes for Shayna Ashley. I don't fuck with too many females because, like you said, they crazy. Some of them is crazy. But Shayna is definitely one of the solid sisters that I always, kind of always tapped in with, and kind of kept in good regard. So shout out to you, sis. Keep doing your thing. I'm definitely gonna support. Follow her on all social media. We would love to see you come back, so we know when you do come back, we know everything was right. We know the bag was right. We know the business was right.
Yeah, don't worry. Yeah, trust me. Like I said, I ain't going away forever. I don't see that happening. But when I come back, that bag is gonna be crazy.
Right.
Trust and believe. Feel me?
All right, sis, man. Thanks a lot. Appreciate the love. You heard? See you next time.
Salute. Thank you. Have a good one.
Later. All right, team. Shout out to everybody that was watching. Shout out to Shayna Ashley. Definitely a dope interview. Got a lot of gems from her. A lot of talk on like how we can get female battle rap in a better place. And I think it's all genuine. A lot of really important discussions. When great females get together, I feel like it's always a big deal. You know what I mean? Because a lot of us are kind of made to be against each other by design. I feel like a lot of people want, females to always be catty against each other. And I think a union like this is always more powerful than when we're against each other. Shayna's definitely one of those who's wise. She knows the business side. She knows her worth as far as battle rap is concerned, and she just won what she deserves. You know what I'm saying? So give it up for her. Utmost respect. If you didn't catch the whole interview, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube. You could check that out. I dropped the 40 bars episode today, so tune into that because it was super dope. Shout out to the prop gang. Shayla, what up, baby? Prop gang, where prop gang at? We always showing love on the prop gang side of things. Showing love to the people who show love to me. Hey. But again, let's get it. Prop gang, where you at on the map? Don Juan, Shayna. What up, what up, what up? Hey, they'll never fail. Let's get it. Woo. Prop motherfucking gang in the building. Woo. Okay, Books. Mellow. Wild girl. Let's get it. Okay. Hit record, you got 5K for me? Where's that? Where's that on the map? Text on my cash app. Prop gang. Prop gang. Nah, man. Thank you, Bugs. I appreciate the love, man, and support. Truly appreciate it. Hit Records Music. Yeah, I heard you got 5K. Talking about Fit versus Fame, 5K? I don't know, man. I might need 10. But yeah, man, at the end of the day, I feel like everybody's business is different when it comes to females. And I think my business has always been good with URL and Queen of the Ring. I've never had any bad experiences because I think everybody's story is different. You know what I mean? I've always had good business with URL. They've never shitted on me or anything like that. I've always had good business with Queen of the Ring as far as getting paid on time and shit like that. But I think it's a new day, and I think females should be on the same stage as men, as we already are on the same stage as men. So we need to continue to push that envelope to make sure females are getting equal pay to men at all times, because you know, at the end of the day, I am more for the artist than anyone, and I think artists should get paid what they deserve. But it's a two-way street. You know what I mean? We gotta put in the work as well. We can't just be sitting on our ass, not doing nothing, choking in battles and not showing up and expecting the most. So for those who seek higher, you have to do better. You know what I mean? So that's all I'm left to say. Thank you for tuning in, man. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Shout out to the Prop Gang. Appreciate the 30 interview. But yo, y'all can contact me, book Ms.Fit at gmail.com if you want to book me for battles, if you want to book me for MCing, all types of shit, verses, anything like that, features. Book Ms.Fit. Follow me on all social media outlets, Ms.Fit1 on Twitter, Ms.Fit on Instagram. Of course, follow me on Caffeine. We streaming live every Sunday and Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern time. And of course, if you don't catch the live shows, catch me on YouTube. It's Ms.Fit, Murder Ave Gang. This is my dumb advice. Bow. Let's get it. Woo. Hey yo, what's good? Ms.Fit, Murder Ave Gang. This is my dumb advice. Bow.